Today's film is all about our queen Beyoncé, as she engages in a high-stakes court battle against the Federal Reserve Corporation feds, in order to fight for her freedom. Yes, you read that correctly. The legendary rock star is currently dealing with a number of significant legal issues, and we are here to explain everything to you. Take a seat, because you are about to go on an exciting journey. Think about this: Beyoncé, the wonderful musician who has graced us with her incredible music, fascinating performances, and a voice that can move mountains, is currently in the thick of a legal storm. Following her arrest and sentencing by the Federal Emergency Department (Fed), she is currently putting forth a valiant effort to regain her freedom. Nevertheless, why is our cherished Queen Bee in such a difficult situation? It would appear that the Federal Reserve is of the opinion that she is a participant in a scandalous conspiracy that has startled the entire nation. Allegations range from unethical behavior in the banking sector to engaging in covert transactions with influential individuals. The drama that is unfolding in the courtroom reveals Beyoncé's unyielding tenacity and dedication toward the situation. She is not going to back down, and she is prepared to demonstrate that she is innocent. The fans are rallying behind their queen, and the photographers are flooding the courthouse. The media frenzy that is surrounding the trial is enormous. However, does Beyoncé possess the capabilities necessary to triumph over this obstacle that appears to be insurmountable? Does she have the ability to emerge victorious and recover the crown that is rightfully hers? Or is she going to be brought down by the allegations that have been made against her? All of us are on the tip of our seats, waiting with bated breath to learn the truth. We are going to go deeply into Beyoncé's legal battle for freedom. So grab some popcorn, get yourself comfortable, and come along with us. This is a narrative that will hold your attention from the very beginning to the very end. Remember to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's get this video trending so that it can be shared by more people. Bayhive, let the roar begin. Beyoncé Knowles Carter, a global superstar, found herself in the midst of a legal battle that has captivated the entire globe. This turn of events could only have been penned by the most imaginative of storytellers. As a result of being arrested and sentenced by federal authorities, the singer, who is famous for her inspiring anthems and concerts that are larger than life, is currently at the heart of a courtroom drama, battling for her release. A thunderclap sounded as the news was announced. During a widely publicized raid that took place on a bright and sunny afternoon, Beyoncé was taken into custody by federal officials. This event left both her fans and the media in a state of shock. What are the fees? Several high-profile persons have been accused of being involved in a complex financial fraud scheme that involved multiple nations and involved a number of individuals. Following the arrest, there was a frenzy in the media, with every major news organization competing for information regarding the case. Beyoncé was accused of being a crucial player in a huge scheme to swindle investors out of millions of dollars, according to the indictment that was filed by the federal government. The prosecution created a picture of a covert operation in which Beyoncé reportedly utilized her star status to attract victims into fraudulent investments who were unaware of the consequences of being taken advantage of. Wire fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy to conduct financial crimes were among the allegations that were brought against individuals. A conviction would result in Beyoncé serving decades in prison. Benjamin Braffman, a well-known defense attorney, was in charge of Beyoncé's legal team, and they took quick action to begin their work. The strategy that they employed was quite clear. They were going to deconstruct the prosecution's case piece by piece and demonstrate that Beyoncé was a victim of circumstance rather than a criminal defendant. However, Braffman contended that Beyoncé's involvement was nothing more than a mere coincidence, and that she had been caught up in a web of deceit that was woven by more malicious characters without her knowledge. The courtroom, which was packed with members of the media, fans, and inquisitive spectators, turned into the performance space for a real-life drama that was on par with any of Beyoncé's music videos. Emails, financial records, and witness testimony were among the pieces of evidence that were provided by the prosecution. These pieces of evidence painted a devastating image of the defendant. The defense, on the other hand, presented its own evidence and experts who testified that Beyoncé was honest and that she was not involved in the crimes that were being accused of. When Beyoncé spoke, it was the moment that everyone was looking forward to the most. She addressed the court while wearing an ensemble that was understated but exquisite, and she did so with a blend of composure and emotion. During her presentation, she detailed her life narrative, including her climb to popularity and her commitment to her craft. Beyoncé adamantly denied any wrongdoing, with the assertion that she had been manipulated and fooled by those whom she had trusted in the past. A significant number of people in the courtroom were impacted by her testimony because it was a compelling combination of vulnerability and fortitude. Following several weeks of heated discussion and deliberation, the jury has finally arrived at a decision. As the foreperson stood prior to delivering the ruling, the atmosphere was charged with excitement. In a shocking change of events, the jury decided that Beyoncé was not guilty of any of the charges against her. Applause and cheers erupted across the courtroom, and many of the fans shed tears of happiness as they witnessed the victory. Beyoncé, who appeared to be in a state of relief, embraced her family and legal team. Following the verdict of acquittal, shockwaves were felt across the entertainment world and beyond. As the verdict was announced, supporters rejoiced and hailed it as a victory for justice. The hashtags #FreeBeyoncé and #JusticeForBeyoncé were trending all over the world on social media platforms, and they caused a firestorm. A number of public figures and celebrities have voiced their support and relief, with many of them complimenting Beyoncé for her bravery and resiliency during the tragedy. In a statement that she issued after the conclusion of the trial, Beyoncé expressed her appreciation to her family, her legal team, and her fans for their unwavering support throughout the proceedings. She made a solemn commitment to continue her charitable work and to utilize her experience to bring attention to the injustices that are committed by the court system. Her determination to have a positive impact on the world appeared to have been enhanced by the trauma, despite the fact that it was a terrifying experience. The legal struggle that Beyoncé fought in court was a story filled with suspense, drama, and eventually victory. The fact that she was able to demonstrate her fortitude and perseverance in the face of hardship is further evidence that she is not merely a celebrity, but rather a genuine idol. One thing is certain, despite the fact that the entire world is still following her every move, Beyoncé's tale is not even close to being finished, and her legacy is just going to become stronger.